Hey, today I'm going to try and build the best possible Soviet list at 1250 that I can right now as the rules stand, as the meta stand, as I am understanding the Soviets. I've been playing Soviets for about a year now, building up to my UFO list. Now, I'm not going to build a UFO list for this one, but it was challenged to me by Gordon of South Africa that what would you run if you were like building the best possible Soviet list right now. So this is what I'm going to do, and yeah, let's see. Right, I'm in Easy Army, and I want to start out not as you usually do because I need to take a rifle platoon, right? That's just a given. But I actually want to start out by building armor because I think right now we're seeing that armor is just the best. Now the problem with Soviet armor right now is that you can only take Soviet built stuff, right? The Lend-Lease program for the Soviets has not begun yet. So we're going to build a lot of Soviet tanks. And for that, I think the T-28 is a pretty good bet. It's got the light howitzer, coaxial MMG, turn-mounted MMG, front and left, turn-mounted MMG, front and right, turn-mounted rear-facing MMG. So that's a lot of MMGs, right? So it's a darker tank. It's 150 points. Yeah. I could build it to reinforced armor, but I don't want to. Potentially you could add another MMG. Maybe that's worth it. Right now I'll just take it as is and I'll make that the command tank because I want this one to be able to shoot every single turn. This is my pin machine. It is going to spread out the love. And then supporting that, I'm going to build light tanks, the T-60s. The T-60s for me have been absolutely godsend. They are just so amazingly good and you get them for minus 20 points. So it's 105 points. Very, very cheap. And I'm actually getting 4 of these, as many as I possibly can, because right now I think one of the things that we have learned from World Open War is that armored platoons is where it's at. So I am overloading the enemy with light tanks, maybe even bringing them in from the outflank or the reserve, and then I'm just rushing at them, shooting my light autocannons at point blank range, getting that sweet +2 to hit, +1 to penetrate. That's the armored platoon that I'm going to run if I'm going to run like the best thing I can. Now, we of course need the rifle platoon, so we're going to go and get one of those. Now, Soviet rifle platoons are actually not bad. I'm going to take the cheapest officer that I can because he's not going to do much. And scouts. And I think I want to build a 7-man scout squad. All of them SMGs. This is very expensive, but hey ho. We love the SMGs, don't we? I want to have 2 of these, ideally. Yeah, there we go. That means I can dominate the forward deployment game. Love that. And I can even put them in places where there's like that one key asset that I really need to shower in SMG love and just blast it out. Now, Soviets still have this option of taking 1 anti-tank and then taking 3 instead. So of course we're going to do that. But I think potentially we want to do that in a heavy weapons platoon because I think we're going to get one of those anyway. No, you know what? I might end up buying an artillery platoon instead. Let's go and look at that for a sec. Because in the artillery platoon, you can get AA guns, anti-aircraft guns. Regular for 40 points. You can upgrade those. It's a rotating platform. Got 3 guys. It does have the gun shield, which I'm not a fan of. So, you know what? I freaking hate gun lines anyway. Oh, that was the wrong one. Get a heavy weapons platoon. There we go. Right. Heavy weapons platoon. We get a platoon commander, inexperienced. Take that. Go. Heavy weapons. Let's do a medium machine gun. We could upgrade this to a heavy machine gun. Yeah. 70 points. That is a very good backline holder. Get 2 of these. Six shots. Love it. And then a couple of light mortars. Need to watch the points at this point. These light mortars are here to be anti-gun line, to potentially throw out smoke, to be extra point. Oh wow, sorry, I haven't even noticed that one. To be extra order dice, and then just we're going to spam dog mines because they are dirt cheap. 26 points for 2 dogs. That's just insanely cheap. Oh, well, we're also going to take, let's take half and half, right? The anti-tank rifle teams are also really good. But you need to buy those regular because you want the +1 to hit. And these can go in outflank, both dog mines and AT rifles actually, but I think the AT rifles are the best for that purpose. The dog mines mostly are just there to threaten away enemy armor. Right. So that is 1244. I am a little light in the rifle platoon, as you can see, but I don't think I can get anything for that. 6 points left over. What can we buy for 6 points? Pretty much nothing. Yeah, we can't get anything. So, but that would be my suggestion right now. That's what I would be looking at. Maxing out 20 order dice, 1244. Maxing out on the tanks, we've got the T28 as a darker tank. That can sort of, and you know, it's got the light howitzer as well, so that's deadly to infantry. And then the 4 light autocannon T60s, brilliant. Then we've got a couple of scouts to deploy, forward deploy, and then we're maxing out on heavy weapons here. We got a couple of backline holders, the heavy machine guns here. We got the platoon commanders from these 2 platoons, and then teams of mortars, teams of anti-tank assets, rifles, and dog mines. That, I think, would be my best bet on a Soviet platoon right now. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is it too skewed? It's a lot of skewed, isn't it? So it's basically an MSU list, but with a lot of armor and forward deployment as well. You could go heavier into the forward deployment, buy more scouts or a couple of tank riders, but that would mean you lose order dice. And I like the high order dice count for all these tanks. So that's why I run this. Anyhow, that was it for me today. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.